Hello and welcome to another entry in this video series where we are checking out submissions to the DungeonCrawler GameJam of 2026. And this time we will have a look into Curse You Toad by Kleine, Mondlied, Rango, DarkF, Navurianfull and GazpaNova. But before we have a look at the page and then dive into the game, here's a brief overview of this year's Game Jam. This year's DungeonCrawler Game Jam has been completely organized by the community, including donations for the prizes. The rules might look complicated, but can be summarized very quickly. Essentially, the goal is to make a grid-based dungeon crawler with first-person perspective like Wizardry, Dungeon Master or Legend of Grimrock. And like these games, the game must have combat or a substitute, a way to win, to lose, and a character value like hit points, which can also be increased. While the game itself needs to be made within the 9 days of the jam, it is allowed to prepare and to reuse code and assets as well as using AI. You also got to pick and implement one of the 4 themes revealed at the start of the jam. In total, more than 75 valid entries have been submitted in the jam, freely available for everyone to try out. And the winners are determined by votes from the community. Purpose of my videos is solely to provide feedback and entertainment. And with that said, let's get back to today's game. Curse You Toad by Kleine, Mondlied, Rango, DarkF, Navurianfull and GazpaNova. So let's have a look at the page here. Story. Those damn toads have infested Drakewood. You have been sent by your alchemy teacher as pest control. Maybe some of the recipes your master gave you may come in handy. Oh, and by the way, they are not just any toads. They are dragon toads. Okay, well, we will see if that actually makes a difference. Controls: WS, walk forward backwards, QE, rotate left and right, AD, strafe left and right, so standard controls, hover mouse and press F, interact, okay. I is inventory, only in the witch hut. Left click is attack, 1, 2, 3, 4, use equipped potion. Okay. Known issues, quick tips. This version was submitted during the jam under tight time constraints and some elements were left incomplete. Current limitations: there is no pause or exit menu implemented. Player death is not currently connected to a failed state UI. There is no defined win condition. This build functions as a sandbox. Okay. So generally for the Game Jam, one requirement is to have like a win and fail condition, but the game basically should be designed to have this in mind when it's then not possible in the time frame to implement that. It's likely not going to win the jam, but it's very unlikely that a game gets disqualified for that. It's different if the game gets made without having that kind of stuff in mind at all, which you can see in the design. Yeah. Interaction issues. Some objects may not be detected by the interaction raycast. In some cases, pressing F while hovering an object with the cursor can still allow interaction. Certain plants and locks are placed too close to the player, preventing interaction even when highlighted, so try stepping back slightly and interacting again. Alchemy system limitations. Recipes display required ingredients but do not validate if you actually have. Oh, okay, this sounds rough. It is possible to start the process without materials, resulting in a failed burnt potion. Ah, okay. Okay, so we cannot make them without the stuff. Material sources for alchemy are the boxes labeled Get Stuff Here. Inventory container issues. Container UI can open and item tabs can be selected on the top part of the UI with the tiles, but only potions have interaction buttons for assigning to the belt. Items cannot be taken directly from the container UI. Assigning potions to the belt does not return previously assigned items. Replacing potion aboard the slot will overwrite the existing one without returning it to the inventory, so try to avoid swapping reassigned potions unless necessary. To exit the game, press Alt F4. The starting door can be used as a navigation reference point. A pencil or pen paper are recommended. Focus on experience with systems rather than achieving a specific goal. Some of these issues were identified very late in development and couldn't be addressed before submission. A post-jam update is planned to improve interaction, reliability, player feedback, and overall game flow. Thank you for your patience with these rough edges and for giving the game a try. Game concept, Rango, programming UI, systems designed by Kleine, Mondlied, and level design by DarkF, 3D models by Rango, and Navurianfull music by GazpaNova. Alright, so let's have a brief look at the submission page here. The enemies are mutations of creatures with draconic genes. There's an infestation of dragon toads and dragfly insects. The item collection is also shown in the console UI as Pixie Dragon, helping the player take the items back home. Okay. Graphics created during the jam, audio created during the jam, and some external graphics. Okay, download it. So, so we will have a look now into the game. Curse you, Toad. We will need to check. Probably I will just run around doing stuff for 15 minutes or so until we have seen everything, I guess, and then yeah. So that is a Curse You Toad by Kleine, Mondlied, Rango, DarkF, Navurianfull, yeah, and GazpaNova. So let's have a look. Curse You Toads. So let's start a game. Move with WSD, rotate with QR, check your inventory with I, only in the hut, hover the pointer over objects, interact with F, go out and collect ingredients for making potions. A pixie dragon will bring them here. Be careful with the animals in Grim Drake Forest. Left click to attack and buttons 1 to 4 for using equipped potions. Equip potion from potion tab in inventory, click to open. There is some nasty flickering here. I think that's yeah, that's some, it's probably intentional, but I think it looks bad. And I also saw this, the same thing in Trenchcoat Adventurer, yeah, which also didn't look great there. So but just a minor thing. Okay. Okay, get ingredients here. Maybe not. Go out and collect. So this is pressing F on this. Rotate with Q. I check with inventory with I. Also, the music isn't loud, but it was. I will increase it again. Only in that, hover the pointer over objects, interact with F. Not doing anything. Isn't this an object? Recipe board. I can't do anything. Interact with F. Go out and collect. Okay, we're out. But aren't we supposed to... maybe not. We have do. Okay. Potions. Healing potion. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Let's go outside. There is some... oh, that's an enemy there. Okay, and we just click on the enemy to kill them. Home with do. A pixie dragon heads towards your home with a dragshroom. Okay, so this is just text. There's no actual pixie dragon flying around here. Also no graphics for that. So, yeah, now the music is rather loud. Regarding the perspective, you can see the walls left and right, but you can not see anything off the floor, and that's also because the tile size is very small. So if the tiles were bigger, like have a normal size, then the perspective would also be better. And this is the Legend of Grimrock grid, and you can see that, yeah, the tile size is just like maybe twice as big as in this game, I guess. Yeah. What also doesn't help is that the interface here blocks the bottom part. So I think it's a good idea to then basically move the whole, or restrict basically the whole viewport to this, because this always feels like your view is blocked. Like if you were running around somewhere and like if you were running around somewhere like this and you really want to look down, but you can't because the interface is just like blocking that, and that just doesn't feel great. So I would either remove that, move that like to the sides that you can look down, or put the viewports, restrict the viewport just to the bottom, to the top part. Now the issue is now that we will die very soon, I guess. Okay, so we will not go there. Okay. Nope. Regarding the controls, the movement is very fast, but it's not queuing up commands, and it's also not continuously checking for input. So if you go forward and turn right too fast, it's never turning right. If you're going forward and then hold and press the turn right button, also nothing is happening. So you basically need to wait until the forward step is finished, and only then you can turn. Which, because of the input being so fast, is somewhat working, but so it's not too annoying, because it is, the execution is very fast of the forward movement, but it's there's yeah, definitely room for improvement there. So yeah, I guess we saw the outside world. If we go further, we will die. So maybe we can try to make some potions now. Green herb, drake shroom, and dew. Healing potion. Add green herb, grind the dark shroom and add to cauldron. Distill the dew and add to this is all done automatically. Ah, no. We... Okay. You took too long, the potion was burnt. Green herb, dark shroom, no. Add green herb. You took green herb. Grind the dark shroom. Distilled the green herb. Grind. How we do? Maybe we don't have the dark shroom. Get ingredients here. You put distilled green herb into the cauldron. Green herb. Yeah. We have the inventory. Dew, green herb. So we do have everything. So let's try that again. Add green herb. It's already processed. Distilled green herb in the... You took dark shroom. Grind dark shroom into the cauldron. Distill the dew. Oh, I accidentally... Yeah, I guess I screwed that. So, you took green herb. Distilled green herb. Okay, dark shroom. Ground. Put dark shroom. Do an... Distill the dew. The potion... You didn't follow... What? Why? That's now also the issue, and why I am like, why I stepped outside. Because the tile size is too small. Because I'm basically expecting, if I move forward, to end up in front of this. And this is because exactly this, what I'm showing here, is Grimrock. This is a normal, I mean, I can also show this is Lands of Lore, and this would be the tile in front of me. This would be exactly this area in front of that, but because the tile size is too small, I'm just stepping here and then... Okay, now, I don't know what we did wrong, or maybe it was just a bug. But let's try that again. Add green herb. Grind. Ah, no. Okay, that was incorrect. We do not need to grind the green herb. Okay. Let's go outside, because that apparently resets it. Okay. Add... green herb, yeah, dark shroom, distill the dew. You've crafted healing potion recipe. Potion. Ah, we have 13. Ah, and by clicking them, we put them over... What? Okay. So apparently, I mean, there was mentioned that there is a bug. But apparently it's also, like, overwriting that some way. We also have full healing hit points again. So, Let's just explore the area a bit more with our healing potions. A pixie dragon. Yeah. So we can use the potion to another, yeah. The theme implementation is... I think we could... Yeah. The theme implementation is rough at best. And I think there are multiple on the same spot, maybe. Like this, a pixie dragon thing is the only thing which is indicating anything with dragon. Music is fine, I just don't think it's fitting well to the rest. Graphics are nice, so I like the 3D graphics. Don't fit to the 2D stuff. Oh. Burp. Okay. Huh. I'm not sure if they are respawning, but here we are back at the beginning. Yeah, I mean this. Let's do one more potion then. Let's create let's create an alchemy bomb. Grind the eye and add to the cauldron. Add amber horn. Distill the dew and add to the cauldron. Alchemy bomb. Potions, alchemy bomb. We put this in slot 4, this in slot 1. Okay, let's see if we can use that, by the way, like this, right? I might have killed all the enemies. Oh no, so they are respawning. Okay, and we threw the bomb towards the enemy. And yeah, here it seems like everything is back up. So yeah, with that I think we have seen everything. And I didn't have the feeling that it is as buggy as it looked on the webpage. But yeah, it was super feature incomplete, right? There's not too much you can do here. So yeah, nice idea with creating these potions. As I mentioned, the graphics are fine. They're just not matching well together like this. These 3D graphics and these 2D things. The music is fine, but also doesn't really fit to anything else. The theme is, I would say, missing, basically. I mean, I can see that there is like the hint of implementation, but it's not a great implementation or a substantial implementation in any way. So yeah, there is certainly room for improvements with this game. And yeah, to make it more complete, to be able to use the stuff outside, and of course, yeah, to have any goal to make a super potion or something to actually win the game. But yeah, if you want to have a look, you will find a link to the game down in the video description that has been Curse You Toad by Kleine Mondlied, Rango, DarkF, Navurianfull and GazpaNova. Thanks for contributing this game to the DungeonCrawler GameJam, even though it's not quite finished, but it's still better than not sending in anything at all, because nobody wants to play it, or it's not worth it, or something like that. It's nice to look at every game and like different stages and see yeah, see what people come up with. So was still yeah, nice to look at the game. So thanks for sending this in. And yeah, thanks to you all for watching this episode. And with that, yeah, thanks again. And if you are interested in seeing more, you can check out, either subscribe to the channel or check out the playlist link down in the video description. And yeah, I hope to see you again next time. Bye bye.